Happy, you're irrelevant as fuck now. Seriously, Charlotte just over fucking did you miles in this chapter. She's actually fine in there going against people, and here you are. Oh, look, I can look at a fish for very long without eating it. It's like, you motherfucking piece of shit. Fuck you, Happy, seriously. Fuck you. All you can do is just a happy fucking fly away. So yeah, this chapter, we had one of my favorite fucking people came back in the series, like, and I'll get to him in a minute, because, like, you know, I wonder if you can fly. It's like, shit like that is awesome. But we also get to see, like, Shelia and Wendy actually surprisingly going in against, like, these guys. People seem to be actually kind of fear for some of these guys. Like, oh no, it's the Sky Sisters, like, watch out. And they were actually, you know, taking out a few people and all, like, you know, using their Sky Dragons and stuff, Sky Roar. And in this chapter, we actually even got to saw, like, we actually see, like, Charlotte is actually fighting with them as well. Like, she wasn't joking, like, this form actually increases her magical power. She, like, did, like, a cool, like, fucking, like, spin wheel kick and just, like, knock some fuckers out. And, like, all we see is, like, Happy's, like, holding a fish and he's like, oh, I'm trying and all that. It's like, Happy, I can see, like, he's a little mascot of the character, but let him do something for fucking once or something, like, come on. Like, Happy is so fucking pointless and irrelevant at this point. Like, he's, like, he's done nothing. He will always never do fucking anything in the series, and it's like, it just like, really irks me about that. But it's like, what really cool was like fucking seeing like actually Lucy's actually got a huge fucking upgrade as well. Like when she's like summoned Loki, it's like straight in, and she does like this thing now called Star Dress, which is like an equipped magic like Urza's, and she has like different forms depending on like who she summons. Like she has like Loki or Leo like that, and it makes me wonder, like, since like Aquarius isn't around and she still has a key, I wonder if like she can like full transform or like fuse with like her celestial spirits, or like say like since like Aquarius is like a broken key, she can like become the full form of Aquarius or something, and she actually does share the power with them, so she's like able to do like bend light like Loki is. And I think that's kind of cool actually that she can do that. Like so like with Gemini she'll be able to like easily like copy herself and make Uno Metrium or something like that, or just it just sounds like a very interesting power up that she's actually been training for a while. And yeah, I kind of like that. Like that was honestly the most interesting thing of the chapter, that Lucy has actually become strong. So like say like she like fused with Taurus, where she like get like the axe and she become like super strong or something like that, or like it's I don't know, Aries you get the wall, Aquarius like you could get that, or like better yet if you like fuse with like the Celestial Spirit King or something like that, like you become super fucking powerful or something like that. But let's talk about the end of the chapter when we saw like those pieces of shit Orochi, who I honestly thought that guy was the leader. But then we find out who the true leader is, and that is Blue Note Stinger. And if people remember him from Tartarus arc and all that, it's like, this motherfucker was like pretty much Hades' like right-hand man. This like was his like strongest in command. It was like, this motherfucker showed like he was the shit and all that by Brendan Gravity, and I was like, it's been a very long while since we've seen this character, and it seems like he actually went and made his own guild. He became the leader of it, and I'm actually like really looking forward to, because this was like near the point where I caught up to Fairy Tail. I caught up during the Meredy fight versus Juvia, and also this thing happened at right about the same time, and it was like, this guy is fucking awesome. He just bends fucking gravity like it's nothing. He's just like, can you fly? It's just like fucking awesome. I don't know, like for me especially, I think Blue Note Sting is like a really cool character, and I like really can't wait to see what he's gonna do. And he was like honestly gonna fucking like murder Shelia straight there. It's like, who the fuck do you think you are? And one thing that we get to see at the end of the chapter is like Natsu like picks her up and saying, yo, I found you, and like obviously he's pissed off. He's gonna not think about Blue Note, or it's like, oh, you stole my fucking cat and shit like that. Like, one thing that's interesting, though, to point about this chapter is that Natsu can actually withstand Blue Note's gravity now. Like, it seems like he can actually withstand it. So that shows, like, a lot of progression that he's actually been able to go up to date. Like, his stamina is increased to the point of what Gildarts could take. Because Gildarts are like, this is fucking nothing. So, whether or not Blue Note's going to do, like, some mad fucking shit like gravity and all that again. So this is like a good way to show some progression in characters, like a character that Natsu couldn't even go toe-to-toe. I don't want Natsu to fucking beat him immediately in like one chapter or something like that. I want him to at least, you know, go to toe-to-toe with him like for like 2 or 3 chapters or something like that. Like, that would make a perfect start for the time skip and all that. Like, end of volume with like the new time skip with like him beating Blue Note Stinger or something like that. Show like how far Natsu has progressed and all that. That could be a good thing, but I'm honestly wouldn't be surprised if he gets beaten next chapter. I really wouldn't be surprised, but nevertheless, kind of them actually good chapters for Fairy Tail. Things are now starting to pick up. We're getting the reintroduction of one of the right-hand men from Your Heart. We get to see him again. That was really awesome to see Blue Nose Stinger. Not to mention as well, we see Lucy's transformation, the Star Dress form. That's really awesome. And not to mention as well, see, like, we actually do get to see a physical, like, change now in Natsu, that he's able to withstand the gravity. But yeah, overall, really good chapter. I'm definitely going to give this one a 7.5. I mean, some of the Wendy and like stuff was pointless, and it just showed Happy is irrelevant as fuck. So fuck Happy. But yeah, that's a pretty awesome chapter. So let me know in the comment section down below what you thought about this. But that's all from me. So thank you very much for watching as always, and I'll see you guys